Hello, welcome, my name is XLK and today we're taking a look at the updated version of Libram Paladin for the Fractured in Alterac Valley expansion. Libram Paladin just hit a new power spike with the addition of both a new aggressive and defensive tool, Iron Deep Trug and Lightforged Cariel. You want to buff the Iron Deep Trug because the copied version that spawns will also keep all the buffs. And Lightforged Cariel will basically make you immortal with a immovable object. Just be aware of Rustroot Viper since it can destroy your immovable object and then you are mere mortal again. Libram Paladin is all about playing cards like Aldor Attendant and Aldor Truthseeker to reduce the cost of your Librams. Use them to buff, heal and spawn huge minions to fight for board, then get them all back when you play Lady Liadrin in the late game. For your mulligan, you want to go for Aldor Attendant, Iron Deep Trog, Knight of Anointment, Stoneheart Vindicator, Alliance Bannerman and Lightforged Cariel. You can also keep a Blademaster Samuro in aggressive matchups. It's especially good if you already have an Alliance Bannerman to get that 1 damage buff on curve. Or you could keep a Noble Mount if you already have an Iron Deep Trog. This deck is pretty simple, play on curve, buff your minions and fight for board. But there are a couple of things to keep in mind. Iron Deep Trog is very powerful for high rolling games. Great buffs to hit it with are your Noble Mount and your Libram of Wisdom. Noble Mount will give it Divine Shield, which will make it even harder to remove. And for the Libram of Wisdom, every time they remove a buffed Trog, you will generate a new Wisdom to your hand. This is very powerful if your Librams have been reduced to 0. Devout Pupil is a very powerful card since every time you buff a minion it will get reduced by 1 mana cost. So try to cycle your Wisdoms as much as possible to make them free. This means that buffing a weak minion like a Hero Power Pleb or a Knight of Anointment to later trade it off to get a new Wisdom and buff something else can be really powerful. Do this over and over again until the board is cleared and your devout pupils are cheap, and then go for a huge tempo swing. And try to count how many wisdoms you have used throughout the game, since you can get some pretty early lethal if you have a powerful board and play a Lady Liadrin to get those buffs back. And that's about it for Libram Paladin. Reduce your Librams, buff your cards, scam your opponent with Iron Deep Trogs, and finish the game with a huge Lady Liadrin. Thank you guys so much for watching. Libram Paladin is one of my all-time favorite decks, and it has been really nice to see it come together with all these new cards. Librams will be rotating out next expansion, so I will be playing this deck a lot this season. So if you have the cards, take the opportunity to play it, because I think that this might be the best deck in the meta right now. The support has as always been amazing, and the motivation is on top to push even more content for you guys. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Hello, welcome, my name is XLK and my dream is to become a Hearthstone cyber athlete. And the best way of doing that is playing the best deck around, which we all know is Freeze Shaman. However, Libram Paladin is super strong as well. Libram Paladin might even be the best deck around. And I love it, I'm having a ton of fun with it, as always. Right. I feel like both of these are good in the mulligan, but I don't want to keep them together, right? I think I like the Bannerman more. This is like a huge tempo swing. We have to think about the fact that we're up against a hunter. But I think I'm just throwing this to find something else. Alright, we actually kind of really want to find Lightforged Cariel, which is good. So, Libram of Hope isn't super good. This is super good. Blademaster Samuro together with the Bannerman. That's really nice. And we got the Hand of a Doll. Like, look at this. We are curving out really well. I think we might even drop the Blademaster Samuro as early as turn 4 if we have to. And we just take it out, right? It's a bad tempo swing. We have to go for the Hand of a Doll here. Like, we don't have to, but it's just better to cycle a little bit. Oh, nice. But I think we always go Bannerman here anyways, just because we want to get that little buff on the Samuro. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so like this is a lot of investment into one minion for him. I know he's gonna spiral this out of control. Still, I think we just dropped the Bannerman here. I want to get this buff on my Samuro. I think the thing is, we really want to find some reduction for our hope. I think that's the way we're gonna win against a hunter. Hopefully we see something like, yeah, just something to waste his hand, right? Hopefully he plays the other one. Yeah, and this has 2 attack now, right? Yeah, so we just run it into the Trog. And now he only has 2 cards left. This is absolutely huge. Ooh, it feels so good. That's kind of how you high roll a hunter. That's the cyber athlete way of high rolling a hunter. Okay. So he probably picks the Rhino, which means that we probably want to get one of these down. We could just play it, but it's kind of annoying that we can't kill off this. So I think I want to do something else. Because we can't buff and get pupil down. I think I'm just gonna fill my board a little bit. Oh, that's super good. Now we can kill this. Ooh. And I know he has the Rhino. We could just go reinforce here, but nah. So let's see, let's bump this up a little bit. So basically the only reason why I did that buff there, like, it doesn't matter to me which one he rushes into, but the reason I did it is just to get the discount on the pupils. Oh, this might be Wolpertingers then. Man, like, it's so good that all of that burn isn't going face. It's so good. If I buff, these will go down to 1, right? So spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could play 1 together with like a big trog, right? Look at that. We just keep going, right? Paladin is so good. So Trog is good because whenever he plays a spell now, he's gonna like duplicate. And since we have a bunch of Librams of Wisdoms in it, we are getting back, like, if this dies, we're getting back. Or if it copies and then dies, we're getting back 4 Librams. Which is super good, like, especially for our Liadrin, if we just wanna like fill our hand with a bunch of Librams. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's how you kind of scum him with those trogs. Another hunter? That's almost too easy. We take it. Maybe we have to struggle a little bit here. It's like, I am super tempted to keep the noble mount and go look for a trog, because that's almost too good, right? However, I think I'm actually gonna throw it now. I kind of like the attendant and the Stoneheart Vindicator, because we do have the coin for it if we can't pull another 2-drop. So I feel like I didn't really want that noble steed for my elder attendant. Look at this, the Alterac Valley coin. Now we got a wisdom. But we're not coining it. Let's see what he does. Like, maybe this guy isn't even face. Maybe this guy is something else. Maybe this guy is a rogue. Oh! He gets the Truth Seeker. Maybe this hunter is a rogue who had favorited the Firefang Rexar portrait. Questionable stuff. Okay. So, coining the Vindicator will probably let me play a buff as well, right? Which is pretty good. But what do I want to do with the coin? Next turn on turn... I guess I could go turn 4, this Truth Seeker, but I don't think so. I think building a board and getting a buff is good. However, if I don't pull the right buff, this thing is just gonna die. And probably this as well. But we take a risk full of... There we go. And this thing is dying if he daggers up. But I don't care. Now we have a beefy Draenei. This is also a beefy Draenei, but, well, it's not beefy. Okay. Con of Cold. This guy's just burgling stuff all over the place. Oh, we got the parlay. I don't want to spend mana on that. Actually, we have to. No, we don't have to. We could hero power and then throw down our wisdom. And getting this wisdom is very important here. Just because we want to reduce this. We could play it on 4 then, and then the Truth Seeker on 5, which is really good. Question is, do we want to hit our Reinforce with the Wisdom, or do we want to hit the 3-2? I think we want to hit the 3-2. I mean, you could probably kill it with like Prize Plunderers, but I don't know what the Burgle Rogue, what removal they run. Obviously they run weapon removal. Oh, I think this might be the deck that just bursts out a bunch of death rattles at the end of the game, right? Okay. I think we're just playing the pupil here. We have to make this trade because we don't want this to get stepped over and over and over again. But I kind of want to like send stuff to his face. I guess we could parlay. No, this is fine. Good, like he kills off this, we get, or I mean it's not good, but now we can buff this up in range for this. However, let's think for 1 second. I have enough mana to play this, this and this, which I kind of like. Or just drop the Truth Seeker, which is pretty good. So we got Truth Seeker Wisdom. It's not bad. But it's so good to get the buff up on Samuro. How would I go about this? I would drop this. Oh, nice. Night of Anointment. I would go Wisdom for this. And then I would Broom it. I would want to kill this, right? I think that's good because I really just wanted to get the buff on Samuro, and getting all the other stuff, getting a little buff for them is pretty good as well. It kind of sucks that he got that poison, but it is what it is. Very nice. We could draw with Night of Anointment and see if we get another Wisdom. And we've played like a bunch. Oh, that's super good. We played a bunch of Wisdoms already, which we have to think about, because if we have a big enough board, we can just push lethal with Lady Liadrin here, since we're getting back so many buffs. However, I think I want to be able to play a Hand of a Doll with her, so I probably want to play her on turn 9 or something. So we have a bit of time. Oof. Oh! I didn't know that could hit his own minions. Okay, so he plays a Night of Anointment, right? No, a Wisdom. Okay. Let me think about this Samuro here. He doesn't kill anything. He kills this. Takes this to 3, this to 5. That's not enough. Yeah, I mean, this dies, this goes to 3. I can trade this with the Noble Steed. I think I'm doing it just to play something. Oof! Man, that sucks. Wow, that really sucks. Now we parlay. So we get... Oh! Ugh! I don't want to burgle. What I'm thinking about is just kind of dropping that Libram of Hope. I mean, we have to take care of this first, which is kind of annoying since it has the Divine Shield. He actually got a really good card. Do we even have a Death Rattle card? He got the same. Oh, he actually got the same. Do they always become the same? No. So at least like we can kill this with the Noble Steed. So what we have to think about is the fact that he only has 2 cards left in his hand. So even though this feels kind of struggle-ish, we are getting there. Unless this is like a passage or something, we are running him out of steam. I think I want to start off by buffing with a Wisdom. The reason why is just because I get it back and it's good with Liadrin. And now I think I want to start filling the Trog with a bunch of buffs. Swirl. Let's go Trog. Let's buff him once. I know I miss 1 damage with this, but it's totally okay. He can trade it like this and this with his face, but not if I have a big taunt. And I think it's better to heal the Samuro here than my face. So we're just doing it. Reason why I felt comfortable doing the Libram of Hope here is because I already have that Liadrin, so it's kind of fine. We're gonna fill our hand with a bunch of buffs and another Hope. So I like it. And we could go like Liadrin and then make sure to get that Hand of a Doll. Oh, he had the secret passage. Make sure to get it down to push extra damage, or we could just try to drop our hand a little bit first. Look at this. This is going crazy. I think he might actually want to try to just fill our board with this. I wonder if he makes a 1 golem or a 10 golem or a 5 golem. Like anything could go here. Kazaka Minimus. I haven't played enough buffs to make my Liadrin super powerful here. However, if I just start filling my Trogs with like Wisdoms, I'm getting Wisdoms back every time they die. Oh my god, another Trog. I don't think we need to play the Trog now, but we're doing Liadrin here, even though it's not super value. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We only have 22, right? Well, we always buff the Trogs, by the way. And we're just throwing everything face, because... Getting really close. And if he plays a spell like these boys are just becoming huge. I feel like I end every game by just scamming people with the Trog. But it's like such a good buff target. It's so good. We do appreciate those Trogs. Definitely. Okay, dude. Ball is in your court. It's kind of nice that we got to use the Lady Liadrin. I think like something that I do pretty poorly when I play these decks is that I hold the Liadrin for too long usually. Like just getting a bunch of buffs. Look at this. Absolutely insane. Don't hit the boys. Hit the boys. Hey, he buffs my minions. That's good. It's kind of funny. Oh man. Since this is on his turn, they're gonna be active next turn. But it doesn't matter. Because we're a big fat paladin. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.